de tout le monde. Et du coup, après une petite erreur d'application, pour ne pas changer, n'est-ce pas, nous poursuivons notre aventure. Après la sortie de Trixie et demandant son auréole à monsieur Arthur McFly. Donc qu'est-ce qu'on doit faire? Anna croit qu'Emmett ne regarde pas les autres femmes qui pourraient la faire changer d'avis. Bah Trixie. On va parler à Trixie pour trouver comment rendre Anna jalouse. Alright. Let's do this.
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who... Oh, hiya, kid. Say, aren't you the fellow who...
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache. That was a dirty trick, you know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Artie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
So what are you doing down here anyway? Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future? At the expo,
C'est un peu
silly.
ça, ouais.
Technology for a better tomorrow and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's actually why I'm here. Listen, I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Artie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
Then you see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's gotta resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Ah.
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techne, Muse of Progress.
So who are you supposed to be?
Don't you know your Homer? I am Techne, Muse of Progress. You can tell by the lightning bolts.
Must have slept through that class.
I'm supposed to be a goddess-like. I'm the one who inspires all the great men who make the discoveries. And women, too. Leave us not forget Madame Curie.
I never would. So you work for the expo?
Yeah, ain't it a kick? I greet all the important guests, and on the final day, I get to bestow the golden sundial on the winning contestant.
So Artie's working for the expo too, huh?
Oh, Artie's doing swell. The papers made a big deal of him testifying against Kid. People have been beating down his door ever since the trial. The expo's darn lucky they could get him.
How's Kid's trial going?
Slowly. You know what they say. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but infinitely fine.
Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all.
What?
Nothing. It's just, you know, something I heard once. So no regrets about turning him in?
None at all. I should have known better than to take up with him in the first place. But what can I say? I was dumb. I let myself get taken in by his charm.
Charm? Techne, Muse of Progress. Not a bad gig.
Artie got it for me. It's my entree into respectability.
Whose idea was it to put a science and technology expo in Hill Valley?
Beats me. Artie says it's all bred in circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
Techne, Muse of Progress. Not a bad gig.
Artie got it for me. It's my entree into respectability.
Bon, tu m'aides avec Edna ou pas, là?
Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
See you, Trixie.
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
Donc elle est pas prête de m'aider encore. Peut-être voir avec Arthur. Trixie ne t'aiderait pas à rendre Anna jalouse si Anna ne lui donne aucune raison de le faire. D'accord. Ok, donc en gros, faut que j'aurais fait genre qu'elle fricote avec Arthur.
Hey, Artie.
Officer!
Officer,
Right. Don't blow your cover.
will you please keep your mind on the task at hand?
Can't talk right now.
Cassez les couilles.
Back again, Mr. Corleone? What can I help you with?
I was thinking. I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it, allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are impossible.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really
You
shocking.
got bamboozled, look at you. La line de Mirage là dans Apex.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well then.
Elle l'a embrouillé.
How about you? Have you got any questions for me?
No.
Then
You
kindly
got
let me
bamboozled,
pass.
look at you.
I'm afraid I can't until I've located your registration form.
Oh, this is absurd!
Resave.
To all who approach these hallowed halls. What's cooking?
Ideas. Up here. See you, Trixie.
Don't be a stranger.
Anna n'est pas très contente à propos du nouveau boulot de Trixie. Ok. Peut-être tu pourrais trouver un moyen pour qu'Anna fasse virer Trixie. Quelqu'un a déjà travaillé avec Trixie dans le coin. Ok, c'est bon, je l'ai vu. Lui là. Cue-ball.
Hey, pal.
Oh, geez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing. What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Have you heard from Kid lately?
We're not exactly on speaking terms these days, on account of our varying degrees of incarceration.
Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah,
Why not?
'cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
La bille. Cue-ball.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry. Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even Kid doesn't know. Stuff that curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just, well, it just cheeses me off, you know?
So what's so, toe-curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what,
No.
I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
Well, under the influence of alcohol, my mom made a pass at me.
Ooh. All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
Elle fait des
No
photos de
kidding.
charme.
She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Well, okay.
Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of kids' gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I
Sang like a canary.
prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My
J'avoue, elles sont
teeth.
jaunes, ces dents.
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your
It's
teeth?
nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
Il a bouffé du fumier ou quoi? Ah,
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they'd turn my teeth green?
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Please don't rat me out to Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
sure thing, Paul.
Hang loose, pal.
You talk funny, mister.
Hop, la sauvegarde. Ça, au début, j'ai vu cette dent verte, mais j'ai rien dit, tu vois. Je me suis dit, bon, peut-être il a les dents comme ça. En fait, c'était vraiment un délire. Tiens, connasse.
Back again, Mr. Corleone? What can I help you with?
Back
was
again,
thinking.
look here.
That's all the questions I got.
Very
Oh,
well,
attends.
then.
Attends.
And I suppose you are...
Still looking?
Hop.
You
Up.
might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Trixie? Oh, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill
I
Valley...
don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg.
La
Her
douce
past doesn't
ingénue de
matter to
Winnipeg. Ça le fait chier quand même.
Trixie.
What is it, Artie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You are firing me?
I don't want to.
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Let's talk.
Let's talk. Elle est passée où? Resave direct. On les connaît, hein, les changements de scène qui entraînent une erreur.
Trixie?
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eat her heart out.
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But we
up...
gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The
Les
Parliament.
déboires d'une soubrette.
I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit
Oh,
back and watch
putain.
the fur fly.
La casse-couille. Où est-ce qu'on va trouver ça, nous? Doc! Doc!
Good. You're back. Give me the full report.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
Ouais, c'est pas bon ça. Il va clairement aller chez les cowboys.
It worked. Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
A what?
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Ok. J'ai capté un truc.
It's supposed to have all of Doc's notes for building a time machine, but it's empty. If the real Doc were here, he'd probably say something like,
The timeline ripples have finally caught up with it.
hopefully once I fixed everything, it'll be full again.
Alors. Ok, bah le nouveau véhicule sur le Q-Ball. C'est quoi ça?
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at Hal's Hardware. Hal's Hardware, serving our fair city since 1895.
Ça peut me filer un trophée peut-être ça, on va voir.
And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of and life is sweet. Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto! An artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops. Of course, our residents will want to venture forth into the fresh air occasionally. And what better excursion than a pleasure ride in this elevated super train of tomorrow? The century looks bright for our fair metropolis. Jump with us 50 years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981. Courtesy of Hal's Hardware and the collective imagination of mankind. Could this be our venerable town square? Yes, indeed. Though the form looks strange and new, the function remains the same as ever. But where are all the people? Why, they're underground. A network of burrows extends a mile into the earth, giving future Hill Valley's 10 million citizens plenty of space to work, play, and raise their families.
Bon, ça va pas donner un trophée, mais on a le prisme en forme de diamant.
Nice rock. But I can't reach it.
C'était quel bouton qui... Je crois que c'était celui-là qui faisait tourner ça.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley.
Non.
And the Expo would like to
Celui-là.
remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into
Oh
reality.
putain, il parlait deux en même temps.
Rainbow, reassuring all the serving our fair city
Qu'est-ce
that their needs are taken care of.
Nice rock.
And life
I
is
can't
sweet.
reach it.
Mais merde. Attends. Si je mets ça,
Agricultural advances will make it a
Avec ça.
breeze to feed our burgeoning population.
ok.
Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto!
Just
An
borrowing it.
artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty
Ok, donc
crops.
il me faudra une fourrure. On a déjà le diamant. On va se faire une petite save.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good. He's back.
You still cheesed off at Trixie?
Yeah, but I'm more cheesed off at whoever got her fired.
Oh. You still cheesed off at Trixie?
Mais merde.
Yeah, but I'm more cheesed off at whoever got her fired.
Oh.
Oh.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Stay out of
Okay.
trouble, cue ball.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Bon, ton camion là, tu me le donnes?
No keys. I'll have to find my wheels somewhere else.
On va prendre un petit indice. Ok. Un véhicule qui était familier devant le lycée. Va voir l'expo Hill Valley du futur. Bah, la DeLorean quoi, mais je peux pas la prendre. Oui, il y en a une autre que j'ai pas vue. Attends, ça c'est voiture du futur. Là t'as Hill Valley of the past. Oui, Hill Valley of the future. Bah c'est tout, il y a que la voiture de Q-Ball quoi. Soit la DeLorean,
Seriously,
soit
I
sa
am
voiture.
not stealing this truck.
Attends, on va lui demander voir.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good. He's back.
Stay out of trouble, cue ball.
That's what I'm trying to do.
What I'm trying to do.
I'm having trouble finding another set of wheels. You sure I can't?
Not till I finish running these tests. Perhaps an electric commuter train.
This is 1931, remember?
Oh, right. Well, I'm sure you'll find something.
Un commutateur électrique. Bah, à part sur la espèce de maquette, je sais pas où je vais trouver ça quoi. Pommeau de douche. Quoi?
I wonder if that has a massage setting.
Pas du futur, diorama, train du futur.
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Corleone. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's keeping him.
I'll go check on him for you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
But...
Tut tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but... Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interests. You see, I know what you're up to.
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
Go. I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
C'est pour ça qu'il nous parlait de roues et pas de voiture du coup. C'était pour le skateboard en fait. Bah go, on se barre.
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup.
Allez.
Emmett?
Pourquoi il
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the Expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see, now what's next? Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now, in love with the woman of my dreams, and a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!